What's good, listeners? You're listening to The Chris Collins Show live on 22S Radio. That is 88.1 FM HD3. Today we got the voice contestant LiLi Joy in the studio. This is so cool because we're talking about her new music. We're talking about her inspirations. And one of the things we haven't even touched upon yet is it's like, how cool is it to like be able to get, some feedback from Blake Shelton?
Oh.
And like what was kind of like, the musical
my
what was like some of the things like he gave to you, or like some advice?
Real fast, first off, when he hit the button and turned around, I was like, you had better have hit that button.
No idea. You have no idea.
And how the heck did he not know that was Gwen Stefani?
Oh, he knew.
He definitely knew.
You think so?
It was funny because people were like, how did he not know? Like,
he knew.
I was tripping.
He definitely
Nobody
knew.
else
Yeah,
hit
no,
and nobody else hit the button, not because they didn't want you, but they knew that it was Blake's.
Yes.
Blake's was yours.
Yes.
And they weren't gonna
Exactly.
they weren't gonna fight it. I saw that because I know they wanted to hit the button and they were like, no, I can't.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I mean, like when I went in there, I was like, oh, John Legend. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up on John Legend's team. Like, no. And I always like in my back of my mind, like, Blake? No, I'm not gonna be on Blake's team. Like, whatever. And then I get up there and I'm like, oh, I'm on Blake's team now. Whoa. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. I'm like, okay. No, but he is literally so sweet. He's like a dad. I don't know if it was just to me, but I seemed like to most people he was more of just like a dad or like a really sweet. He would be like, "Hey, sweetheart," and then he would like. I know they don't talk like that. I don't know why he did his voice like that.
That was the best voice of Blake I've ever heard.
He was like, "Hi," and he's literally so tall. Like I'm like only like 5'1", and he's like 6'5", and it was like it was intimidating, but I also felt like I was hugging like a large like bear or something. It was very nice. No, he's super sweet, and he gave a lot of really good feedback, and I can't wait to keep working with him. Like, honestly, he's really awesome. And
what were some of those things like he was telling you about, like he kind of prepping on to get on for that big stage? I mean, was it, did he ask you about any kind of your musical career moving forward?
Well, so far, like, are you talking about like before the voice audition?
I would say like kind of during,
During the voice audition?
Did he say something to you before?
No, because you don't actually meet the judges at all, like before you audition or anything like that. You don't get to meet them till like right after. But after we did the audition and everything, he was like, oh well, like, I think it was on TV too. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh well, yeah. He was saying that, like, he was just saying some really cool things about my voice. He was like, oh, you have, like, a vibrato that's, like, really crazy and unique and, like, da-da-da. And, like, he was just, talking me up. Obviously, that's what they do. Because you're new on their team and everything.
You're definitely very talented for what you're doing, because at 15 years old, I would have never been, like, pursuing that kind of career. Because, like, that's why I think it's so important to have voices like you on this show and kind of just express to, the whole world that, like, just because you have, like, you're 15 years old shouldn't stop you from pursuing your dreams. And I think that's so special with what you're doing. What's good, listeners? I'm the host of The Chris Collins Show, and if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button below and check us out at thechriscollinsshow.com. Peace!